Hey everybody, Kevin and Jeremy here with SSEV, follow-up video on our hybrid axle progress. As we showed last week, we got the motors and everything in essentially. So now what we've been working on is kind of how we can actually configure that into our hybrid axle. So what we got here essentially is kind of our first mock-up. Still a lot of work to be done, um, but at least kind of shows the general idea, right, of the input yoke, and then on the back side have the the pinion, drive pinion for the axle.
This is the standard Ford 9-inch pinion support. And you can see this thing is about 2.5 inches wide. And then when we look at the width of the hybrid motor, to be able to line these up, you're going to be adding about 2 inches or so into the thickness of what's going to be in front of the rear end. And the rest of it is going to be able to be hidden back into the housing.
Within this mock-up, obviously there's this is just kind of roughly pieced together, right? We tore apart this motor. We got our windings, stator, and then our rotor magnet plate. Everything kind of all blown out on the table here. Just kind of wanted to show how this would go together. Imagine all this stuff essentially would go inside of the motor. Some of these things, obviously we'll try to do our best to kind of compress everything to make it as small a form factor as possible. And the final design might not even look exactly like this, right? This is something where we're trying to take an off-the-shelf motor and make it work for our prototype, just to continue ultimately to prove out the concept, get it in our demonstration vehicle, and actually be able to go out on the road and kind of show people how this thing is going to work and show all the benefits to it, right? But yeah, we're really excited just to kind of get it to this level, right? This again just proves out, the theory turned into reality of how we actually can make this part. So now it's going to be the next steps of reverse engineering some more components, designing up some new items, some new brackets, new bearing mounts, everything else, to be able to kind of put all this back together with some modification, and looking forward to seeing how it actually works in a vehicle. So as always, thanks for joining us here, SSEV Technologies. If you have any questions, comments, please comment on our video here. You can also check us out on our website with ssevtech.com. Contact us that way if you want to reach out. Love to hear any feedback, any thoughts, any interest as well, right, that people may have in this design as we continue to push it forward. So thanks again. If you like this, please like, subscribe, and follow us for the future updates.
Have a good day.